We live, baby. Or kinda. There's Kenyon. Look at Kenyon.
Humbuku.
Look at that, right? Humbuku. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Humbuku. Hey, it's been on my mind all week long. When in the fuck did Genuine's dance moves diminish to where they're at now?
Is this what we started with?
Yes, this has been eating my soul up. Because I was telling my girlfriend's born in the 90s. So she's sitting there looking at it. She thinks it's so funny. I said, there was a time where this dude was I was like, ain't there a broom scene where he had a broom?
Oh, she didn't get it.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, outside the little store, right?
Yeah.
Well, the dude gave him a broom and he's killing it with this broom. And I'm like, yo, bro, he used to be able to dance. She's like, I don't remember Genuine dancing like that. I'm like, yo, he used to be a dancer.
Man, damn breaks in every video.
Did he dance in Pony?
Yes.
Yeah. The whole
well, that same dance that he was trying to do with the little roll.
What right?
Where he's like he's moving furniture?
Yeah. He was the way that he did it in the Pony video until present day is you couldn't tell because it looks nothing like it did before.
What about the video that just came out? What was he?
Where he's like this and he winks at the camera.
Oh, he did the little quagmire. The little quagmire dance.
Genuine is 51. Like he's gonna be 52. Like what are y'all? He's not Chris Brown.
He moved like the 10 man.
His friends talk shit about him. Like Duval, I was like, I told him to sit his ass down.
Tank been on a run. Like, yo, stop doing those movies.
Go get a choreographer.
He said, stop doing those clothes. Matter of fact, I changed my my Twitter name to Genuine's choreographer.
Boy, he be moving like the 10 man. He be needing some oil.
Man.
That must be rusted out.
That fucking Genuine, bro.
I just wonder, I said, when the fuck did he just stop dancing? And now it's just like, and it's funny because I guess
he got married and everybody kind of just.
Genuine got 38 kids.
He has what?
He got like 38 kids. Genuine be fucking.
He got that many kids?
He got hella kids.
I didn't know he had hella kids.
I seen that man Father's Day post. He got some daughters. I was like, nah, man. Genuine got way too many kids. Then to be moving like you can tell he can still dance. You can just tell right now he just don't give a shit.
Yeah. And then he got the dad bod. I mean, after a while.
He's 51. Like
I know. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. He's expected to have
the only person that's in their 50s and still in shape is Shannon Sharp.
Now check this out. No, because this is what I compared it to. I said I seen Bobby Brown can't do it for 5 minutes, but when he get into his bag, he can dance still. And I was like, he smoked crack.
No, Bobby a little too heavy to be trying to be dancing for anybody.
Bobby be winning.
Bobby, boy, it'd be like, God damn, you be like trying to pull through for Bobby.
Man. It's amazing that though, them old ass dudes like still like touring, singing songs from like the 80s and 90s and shit. That's crazy as hell to me.
I think it's only crazy when black people do it though. You think the white people been doing it forever. It's just crazy.
Well, no, I think it's nuts for anybody. You know what I mean? Get your money, cool. But it's just wild. Like I said, like just seeing Bobby, bruh, he did the because back in the day when they did the spins, the spins was fast. My man's spin is like woof. I mean, like, God damn. I'm like, when he gonna turn around?
I'll tell you another one. James Brown. I seen one video of James Brown. They were like, Mr. Dynamite James Brown. And as soon as they said James Brown, he did the splits and then he got up and started moving on one leg and all that. If you see him later on in his career, all he did was sweat. That's
Yeah,
it.
he damn near gets stuck trying
Standing
to go down.
That's
What,
good, man. After years of doing them moves, the arthritis set in.
Yeah, them knees ain't. he afraid to split his whole leg gonna fall off.
When his perm started getting shaky, I would have stopped asking him to dance.
He probably had a case of the gout. All people get the gout, in my opinion.
James Brown was the truth. And then you see him now, and it's just like, oh.
So who is there that used to dance in the past that can still dance? Chili? Oh.
Usher, Chili, Usher.
Can't Janet can still dance.
Oh yeah, Janet.
Yeah, Janet like 60, ain't it?
Yeah, she
Or
up there.
what I would pay for her to put me on one of them little crucifixes.
Ah, man.
And blow her hot air by my my zipper hole.
Just take
By
me
the
out.
time I get off stage, I'm gonna come in front of everybody.
Man. You see the dudes that be tired of like, them husband, Janet.
In front of everybody.
I'll be ridiculed for years to come. Like,
nobody
you
backing
didn't
out.
on stage.
Oh.
Me.
It was me, bro. I didn't know what to do.
I'm gonna fuck around and wear like some white pants or something, and that white part of my pants will get darker than the other white parts. Gonna be like, oh, this nigga's sick. Like, yep. Yeah.
I'm wearing sweatpants. You got me fucked all the way up.
Yeah.
Wearing sweatpants, no
Get
drawers.
Janet Jackson or
That
Tiana
went
Taylor.
left real quick.
Tiana Taylor pulled me on stage. That'd be dope.
Yeah, there's a couple of old acts that could still. I seen Ronald Isley. He didn't look too.
He like 80 something, ain't he?
Yeah, he stood up out of that chair. That's about as far as he did right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they'll still throw it at him.
Yeah, I think his wife is our age.
Yeah, she is.
Damn.
Tell me who's that lady? Who's that lady?
They tell me Viagra ain't powerful, boy.
Man, Viagra have
That's
your
like
ass having.
That's like how old is that dude?
Like 80.
He got
Seriously.
yeah, he came out in the 70s and he was 20 then.
He worked, twist, and shout.
Yeah, he was like 25 in the 70s. So
Yeah, they just did like an article or something about him and his wife. But
He
if she's not our age, she's no more than like 2 years older than us. But I don't even think she's there.
He 81.
Hey, but if it's the
Life is 44. She like, matter of fact, she got the same birthday as my sister. So yeah. That's crazy.
yeah, but like I mean, ain't nothing, you know, that fits what he do.
Damn, so Ron Isaac could be my brother-in-law. That's sick.
No, it ain't. They just be singing
I'd abuse the shit out of him.
Man, that's almost a 30-year difference, bro.
Almost 30. You said he's 80 and she's 44.
Like a
Almost
3
40.
40 years.
That's more than a
Damn.
30-year difference.
Oh God! They almost hitting 40 years. Oh God, no.
And then people are flipping. They'll flip it and not make it creepy by maybe she likes older men.
But
Nah,
when
he
you
been-
get
he
to the
been
point
Jim
where
Crow.
you can be my daddy and my granddaddy, nah.
Nah, man. Anybody that experienced Jim Crow don't need to be.
Hey, Rod Isley getting arguments. I still got a birth certificate that says Negro. You ain't finna talk to me.
If you remember where you was when Martin Luther King got shot, you don't need to be.
I was 36 back then.
Just like
36.
Yeah,
Damn,
he was
granddad.
40, yeah.
I was at the Piggly Wiggly in Georgia.
Matter of fact, I seen him run past me, and I didn't know what was going on. Because I was finna say, who was that lady?
Like if you still remember if Muhammad Ali wasn't shaky,
Oh,
that's fucked up. My fault. I take that.
oh,
As a Louisville native, we
dare
do
you.
not condone or
oh.
I take that
How
back.
dare
support the
you?
views of Mbaku.
Oh.
I take that back.
And it came out so smooth.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible person.
Lucious and Friendz podcast episode 97. I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. I got my friends with me, Big Lena. We got CPAP Poppy. We got BJ. How is y'all?
Solid. I used to tell like a Muhammad Ali joke when I was a little kid. My uncle punched me in my chest one time when I said it. Though. It was fucked up.
You better shut up about Muhammad Ali and Obama. Niggas will really fight you over that shit.
Listen, can't nobody talk about Obama?
Hell no, man. Them motherfuckers be getting that. You would think he's related to them.
Eric?
Yeah. So what's good? What's going on? What we got today? We got an IG rapper. We got a fake rapper.
Oh my god, the AI guy.
When I first seen that shit, I was just like, something about this is racist. I don't know what exactly.
Did you see the images?
No, when I saw the image, I was just like, something about this is racist. I don't know what exactly about this is racist, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But I just feel like this is racist.
How do y'all feel about that though? Like it's deeper than that because you got a white establishment creating something, and like Capitol Records, all them dudes working in their office probably white as shit.
But what they created and how they created and how they put it out there, like that's how we're being portrayed though. Like if you look at what they made this rapper out to be, that's how we're portrayed.
I went on his TikTok. They got him doing some niggerish shit though.
I didn't even look on the TikTok. I just saw
I looked at it. He had like a hibachi grill inside of his Rolls Royce. I was just like, wow, that's so.
What his like Lambo wrapped in Gucci or something like that. Yeah,
I was just like, this is so tacky.
Tacky, yes, it was tacky.
Yeah, at the same time, me being a sick person, I was like, damn, I wonder what it would be like to have a hibachi grill inside of a Rolls Royce. But it was ignorant. But then I guess the story behind it was they had one dude, they just used his voice or whatever, and they could make him do whatever after they got
But the guy, it was a black guy.
Yeah. And it's just a white dude that control like the algorithm. They could be saying nigga and all types of shit. But I knew it had to be some white people behind it because when no black people make no character that looked like that.
That looked like that was in prison with a dog. What else was he like? It was just weird. BJ, did you look at all of it?
I'll be honest with y'all, I did not. I just saw the picture of the character. But, I mean, nothing about it was surprising. I mean, if you think about it, this is just the next evolution, right? Because they started the little metaverse shit. So why wouldn't they just make a rapper that's going to be in the metaverse for little kids just to be sitting up in their house and idolize this caricature?
Yeah.
But that's what it reminded me of, like, you know, those I forget what they're called, but those look how they used to portray us in cartoons back in the day with the big old black faces, the big red lips, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that in the body.
They call him like a mixie or something like that.
Yeah, mixie, pixie.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's just that, but in a modern way. You know what I mean? I didn't pay no attention to it, man. But I saw that backlash came quick, and then they got rid of it. Which I just don't understand, like how you can have so many people who supposed to be so smart in a room, and then they were just like, "Yeah, this is a good idea,"
because they're not really that smart.
But nobody in the room was like,
Nah,
because
trying to keep your job.
Yeah, I'm about to say a lot of motherfuckers won't even speak up. You find that every day and day to day. You'll see some shit that you know is wrong, and then you'll get motherfuckers to act like they didn't even see it because they so worried about being wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Like they so worried about like what other people are gonna think if they choose this side or whatever. Instead of speaking up and being like, "Yo, this shit's wrong. I don't appreciate this shit." They'll just be quiet.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Yeah. So you say it all the time. I watched the Manti Te'o documentary on Netflix. It's so funny.
I heard that the person that did that to him was like unapologetic about it.
At all. Felt no remorse.
Okay, give me some background.
Okay, so Manti Te'o was a linebacker, played football at a high level. Was supposed to go to USC, ended up going to Notre Dame. Notre Dame is like a big time like college football program that was failing at the time. Oh, I'm just saying. This is about their football program.
Like in the middle of Indiana, like you know how they make like these big like college towns sound like really good. Notre Dame is the exact opposite. It's like
it's a Catholic school.
Yeah, Catholic.
So he goes up there. He's really good. Gets on Facebook, meets this person. Then his grandma passes away.
Is that the one that tricked him? The guy was a guy.
Yeah, it was a guy, and I guess he
Pretending
played
to be a
football with her.
girl.
Yeah, tended to be a girl.
Yeah,
and he's reporting like, "Hey, my girlfriend passed away." So now it's like a big part of his story of why, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of his story. Like this dude persevered through his girlfriend dying, his grandma dying, a day apart or something like that.
Same day, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, and like he was actually pretty good as a linebacker, and it fucked his career up when they found out it was fake because they thought he had something to do with it. They thought he was in on the hoax, but he had really gotten catfish before catfish was a thing.
When I saw how he was raised, I understood how he fell for it, though.
Right.
You know how everybody be like, I don't see how you fall for it. But when you understand like how he was raised and his values and stuff like that, it was easy to get him. I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. He really had no like social cues like that in the first place. All he knew was family and football and faith. Like that's all he cared about. He went to church and then just played football.
Right.
The girl, he just talking to him, he just tapped in on the part. He just like, okay, I guess this is what it is. So,
yeah, it ended up fucking up his whole NFL career, like because of that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand like the weight of the world on your shoulders. You feel like because a lot of, like I said, a lot of people thought he had something to do with it. So have you ever been in a situation where you've been like legit catfish? Not the girl gained some weight, not the, you know what I'm saying, old pictures, the dude wasn't as tall as he said he was. I'm talking about like real life, like, yo, this ain't even a real person, or this ain't even, it's worthy of going on the show Catfish.
I almost got catfish. So
yeah. That's definitely happened to me before. I mean, really, it wasn't the exact same. Like, I wasn't in a relationship with this person, but basically, we had been communicating for like, I don't know, like 2 weeks, but it was always like through the internet, and then we were supposed to like meet. Now, mind you, this whole time, this person was a female, or so I thought. And then, we ended up trying to go meet, pulled up to the crib. Again, I was brand new to this internet situation, so don't judge me, judge your mama. But the first time that we had a conversation was when I pulled up to their crib, picked up the phone, was like, yo. And then it was like, this dude answered with like this like like a feminine voice, right? But it was clearly a man, and so I thought I had the wrong number, and he was like, "Hello," he's like, "You here?" And I was like, "Yo, you a dude?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Bruh, nah, bro, I don't even get down like that. I thought you was a female." Oh no. And then like anyway, I'm like, all right, bro, like I ain't with it. Luckily I didn't walk to the door or none of that. I was like, I ain't with it. He was like, no. He's like, no, you can come in, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just deep throat it. And then I was just like, sir, lose my number. And then I hung up. And then I drove home.
What were you listening to on the way home? That's what I wonder.
I wasn't listening to any. If I'm being honest with you, there was no music playing. There was just complete silence. I was so furious.
It was like a Spike Lee scene. You was just floating.
I was just. There was absolutely nothing on in my car. I was so mad. I have 5 instances where when I think of them, I get mad all over again. That's in there. Having this discussion right now is firing me up. But yeah, that happened.
Because you look at it like, why the fuck would people it's weird because you be like, why would motherfuckers play like that?
Because there's some motherfuckers
Like
that
you
go
fucked
for
this
it.
man's whole career up.
Oh, that yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Like it could end very violently.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, you know, dog, that conversation right there, because really you could tie that into the transsexual women, right? The men who become women,
Right.
but don't tell the men who they dealing with that bit of information.
Right. So they
Like
have
you
breasts
just
and all that stuff.
purposely withhold that information. You know, I had an argument with a real good friend of mine about that because I'm just like, I think that that's something that they should tell.
Right.
Where she was like, no, like it's not that big of a deal. I said
Yes,
I
it
couldn't
is.
disagree more. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to let somebody know that and give them the opportunity to make the decision they're gonna deal with you. It's the same thing as, you know, when chicks say, I just want a man to be honest, like, you know, if you just trying to fuck, then say that. Or if you want me to be a mistress, then just say that or whatever. I think there's the same thing.
So honestly, it will go very far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just not for me and shit. If it was vice versa and it was a girl that became a dude, I want to know that shit too.
The thing is, some people actually are cool with that. So you give people like the option to be like, yo, okay, I'm cool with this.
Some people are cool with it, but at least ask me to see if I'm cool with it.
Right. We had the option. Yeah, I think it's just unfortunate. I watched it. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah. Now, when it broke years ago, I was laughing because I'm like, how the fuck?
Getting them jokes.
You know what I'm saying? Now that, you know, the internet and social media and all that stuff is grown. It's like now you get it. But back then when it was happening, you like, bro, how the fuck? You Manti Te'o. You one of the best college football players.
And they easily made him gay. It was just like,
yeah, they made him gay. The media, as far as
but now he's doing good.
Yeah.
Wife, kids, got 2 girls, 1 on the way.
Right. So, I mean, it was a different documentary though.
And now the dude is a girl.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I was confused watching it the first time. I'm saying, so who the fuck? All right, I get okay. This is what it is now.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else y'all want to talk about? What else happened that was interesting? Anything on y'all's mind?
I just noticed. I saw a picture maybe 2 days ago. Like, I just want to say that men have this ability to just fuck a whole woman's life up, and the biggest example of that is Blueface. And that girl, what's her name?
Krishan.
You can't put all that on him.
Nah, you can't because she be doing.
No, dog. Listen.
He gets 75%.
Listen. I saw an old picture of this young lady 2 days ago.
Oh, in a track outfit.
Oh yeah,
bruh.
Bad as a motherfucker. But
bruh,
where's the accountability?
Of course, there's some accountability on her, but like my man said, at least 75%. Like she couldn't have just went through that whole transformation for no reason. It's all about I think don't she got Buddy face on her neck?
Yeah.
She got 5 different tattoos with him.
And a tooth.
What? Bruh. That is crazy.
I think it's 50. I think it's not 75% him though. I just think when you see the track picture, there's some wholesomeness in that track picture, but you don't know what this person was into before. You know what I'm saying? Like
her whole life story is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He was like homeless at 9 from 9 to 18 or something, but it's some instability in there. You know what I'm saying? Anytime behavior like that attracts you and makes you want to stay around, you got to check yourself. It's something wrong with you too.
Yeah, I agree with all that. But all I'm saying is that girl, that was a beautiful girl before she met that dude. That's all I'm saying. So even if she was like homeless at 9, she wasn't 9 in the track picture that I saw.
No, she wasn't 9.
Prior to dealing with homeboy. You know
but
what I'm saying?
our brothers said the same thing. Like we was trying to stay quiet, but no, fuck that. Like fuck that. This ain't shit. We don't like to see you like this. They went on Instagram, I think it was.
Yeah.
Well, you got people dealing with shit, man. I watched the Baddie show, so you get to see some of the craziness on that shit with her too. Like I said, she was riding on that little airport joint, just riding on there laughing and like that's not normal.
No, she can fight. That's what.
Yeah. Oh, she can fight, most definitely. I would hope if you homeless since you were 9, that's some fight in you and still be around. Yeah.
She'd be the greatest Waffle House worker of all time. Everybody wants a Waffle House to fight.
Speaking of that, have y'all ever seen a fight break out in like a fast food restaurant, like in real life?
At a Waffle House.
Always at Popeyes, oddly enough.
I'm a drive-through person.
I was in McDonald's in Atlanta New Year's night after the club at like 3 a.m. And these two chicks literally just started rolling around on the ground, fighting each other. Both of them in dress. I'm just standing there like just I don't know. I ain't know what to do.
You ain't know where to look. You ain't know where to put your hand.
It was so crazy. It was so random. Like I'm literally sitting there eating a double quarter pounder, and all of a sudden you just see these two chicks. They just rolling around on the ground.
You keep eating?
Yeah, I kept eating.
That's all you can do.
Say dinner in the movie.
Yeah, you can't break it up.
I don't break up nothing. If it's happening,
My homeboy My homeboy actually got up. It was me, him, and 2 young ladies that was with us. He got up off the table and went and grabbed one. I was like, "Hey, come on, y'all gotta stop."
So let me ask you a question though. Was he being nasty with it though? Because I've seen some fights to be filthy.
Nah. He couldn't get that off. He had the young lady at the table with him.
I see the man pick up a woman by her breast one time. I was like, "That's nasty." He was like,
"Oh, like, bro, they stopped fighting 15 minutes ago. Why you still
wait a minute? No, calm down." Like, "Oh, you nasty old man."
Nah, he got up, grabbed one, not nasty though. And then another dude saw him, and then he went and grabbed the other one. They was like, "Come on, y'all, we gotta stop the violence." And I was just fucking up my double quarter pounder. Like,
did he hit that night? Because he was trying.
He had a girl with him.
He had a girl.
Yeah. So we had 2 young ladies with us already. They wasn't the ones involved in the fight.
Oh no, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know if he hit the other young lady. I know I hit mine. I wasn't concerned with what he was doing with his.
Ain't it wild how we make sex sound so violent?
Hit.
Like, did you beat? Did you hit?
What do you want to say, King? What you want to say, Obaku?
Just think about it, I smashed the old girl the other day. It sounds so violent.
But if we could replace it, what would you replace it with? We did it.
Did you enter her dwelling or some shit like that?
Fuck nah. That shit don't even sound sexy. Come enter my dwelling.
I don't know.
Enter her dwelling?
Come knock my back loose.
Violent as hell. Sex sound painful as shit. It's gotta be some type of way to make sex sound like that. I don't know how.
What if you broke her motherfucking back out though? Man, broke her back out for real.
Girl, he was stabbing my stomach. What?
Getting these guts.
Yeah. Sex is so violent.
Knock the Mario coins out this pussy. What?
I guess you make it sound Shakespearean.
Well, because who's one saying no? Nah, like.
As this boat entered my river, he flowed. I don't know.
I know what you did. Nothing in my dwelling.
Now he became a poet.
Yeah.
Nah.
We commenced to make love that night.
Man, did you consummate?
We make love, we be fucking.
we did the do on Akeisha's we did the do.
That's a good question to ask though. Like,
My best friend said relate.
Oh, we related.
Related. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
That is disgusting.
Oh, so you fucking your cousin now, huh?
I know you like Game of Thrones, but I'm gonna need you to
You know they call relations, BJ. Why is that disgusting?
That's disgusting.
That's still weird.
I got that shit on
It's
the
too close to what we're losing to.
Right, but I mean, he started
That's
this shit. They started calling it relations, and so she said they relate.
No.
What they calling the game show TV? The game shows. Made Whoopi.
When I watched Family Feud, they said sex.
Oh, now they do.
Yeah,
so it's like, when's the last time you made Whoopi?
Or
there's another one. Have you ever heard it being called Boink?
Yes.
Boink.
Yeah,
that's so
white
weird.
I remember one point saying people were saying like boof. I was like, what?
Boof.
Yeah, like did you boof old girl? I was like, is that like a Mario term?
I didn't hear boof.
Never heard that one. Boof.
I heard that one. That was sick.
Did you smack? Did you
I like taking them to Beat Town. That's my favorite.
Pound Town?
The Beat Town. Take her to Beat Town.
I just like knock them off.
All that shit sounds like that sounds like a chargeable offense. Everything that black people say with sex sounds like a chargeable offense. White people sex sounds funny though.
If it's consensual, it's not chargeable.
Yeah, you just got stressed out. The fuck?
It got stressed out.
Yeah, got stressed out, man.
Here I was packing the old girl out, right?
Here. We need EMS. We need EMS in here, man.
You trying to enter dwellings and shit. See?
I know, right?
I don't know. Like talk nasty to me.
It's the scene where
I'm about to put my key in your lock and into the room.
First of all, it sounds too difficult to say, and that you might fuck up some pussy saying some.
And then you gotta think about it like, wait, no. If I gotta think in the midst of sex, we ain't doing it right.
Say that shit to a hood nigga. Watch how stupid they look at you.
Hey, knock, knock. Let me in that thing.
Man, knock, knock. You trying to let me in your door, huh? Huh? You trying to unlock the door for me?
Open that.
Or do I have to use the key?
Open your door so I can come on in.
Like if you don't get your weird
These
ass
are
and
two
fuck
of your
out my face.
closest friends.
What?
Huh?
So BJ, these are two of your closest friends.
They are.
I can relate.
Sex just sounds violent when people describe it.
I mean, but I think that's the best way to describe it. You know what I mean? If you try to make it polite, it sounds weird when you try to make it polite.
Imagine you weren't talking about sex, and you just over here like, yeah, so I'm beating her, right? And then you hear that. Like,
see, you wouldn't say that though. You'd be like, it was like I was beating it down. You know what I'm saying?
No, so I'm beating it. No, some people say I heard
not beating her. I wasn't beating her. I was beating it down.
Yeah, so you separated the vagina from the person. You giving it its own
entity. Yeah. It has its own entity.
They usually give them its own name anyway, right?
So vagina is a noun now?
It is. Big time. Always has been.
Shit, they use it. Hey, when women be talking about dick, they damn sure separate the shit from us.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah. Put your dick on the phone.
You fellas look like you've been used before.
I've been called Community D one time. I was just
you Community D.
I got called CD one time. That was my nickname.
That's fucked up, Kenyon. That's not a great reputation.
Nah, it's a terrible reputation. I think my first.
Is it though?
Look, I was 19. Like I didn't care. Like,
yeah, if you out providing the service, bringing up morale, is that a bad thing?
You ain't hearing no damn complaints.
Did you say bringing up morale?
You bringing up morale in the community.
Yeah, but
I mean, if you ain't hearing no complaints, if the worst complaint you hearing is, "Hey, you fucking,"
I thought it was funny because I was just like, I used to think I thought I was like moving around like smooth or whatever. Right?
Not incognito. Sorry.
Yeah. Now, if you said you bad community dick, then that's a problem.
I think the one time I got caught, my homeboy, he was just getting off of work. He was like, "Man, why you be leaving the room at 7 o'clock?" I be like, "I be tired, man. I be busy." I'm like, "All right, nigga, I'm gonna catch you one day." I remember one time I was leaving from this girl room, and I guess he was just getting off of work. He was like a shift worker. He was like, "I got your ass now." He just started laughing. He was like, "I knew it. I fucking knew it." Like, he was celebrating like it was like a win. Like, people are sick.
Yes.
Hey, I've been a part of a lot of those moments where I done got caught trying to be sneaky, and there's a motherfucker that caught me. So that's always, now you can't deny it. Now it's undeniable.
I think eventually, like, if you're doing that with somebody for long enough, eventually it just end up being undeniable. You know what I mean? Because like, especially people like who study body language, people notice how y'all are around each other just by your body language. Like, that's gonna tell a lot.
So you assuming that people see y'all around each other?
Right. I think eventually, at some point, they might, right? Because I mean, if it's going on for a long time,
what's a long time?
If you're in a small here,
a small area or something like that. I get
like here, you know, we're here for 6 months. You know, eventually, like people just kind of look around, look at y'all. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of them. Interesting. Yeah, I've been caught millions of times like that. Like, God damn it. Fuck that. What else we got? Nightclub bans staring without verbal consent in new woke policy.
Wait a minute, what?
Nightclub bans staring without verbal consent in new woke policy. So imagine going to a nightclub, and if you stare too long, you get kicked out because without verbal consent. I don't get.
So, hey, can I look at you?
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
That's it. Where is this at?
I don't even know.
Yeah, this world has become so fucking sensitive.
Did you see the one about the black lady who got mad at Drew Barrymore for running outside in the rain? Like, this black lady talking some, how dare she steal this from us the black people. I was like, when did running in the rain become like a black
person? Right. Last time I checked, black people didn't like to get their hair wet.
Yeah. She got mad for supporting herself.
This new wokeness, boy, it's fucking the game up, boy.
I would just like for them to explain, like, how are you going to like enforce that rule, and then like what is considered too long? Like if I peep somebody and I'm like, she's attractive, like how long do I get to look at her and admire her attractiveness before you like, hey, you got to get out of here?
And are y'all like going to look at the cameras to see how long I'm actually staring at somebody? Like,
right. I mean, it's crazy.
That's some crazy shit.
I don't know.
It's in Australia.
That's a weird place. Any place whose bugs look as different as they bugs do.
Everything in Australia can kill you. So
yeah, it has a million different things that can kill you out there. So I ain't trying to go there anyway.
I used to want to visit Australia.
I would never.
Nah. The last thing I need to do is get picked on by a goddamn kangaroo, and I'm out there, bitch.
Give them butterflies. Like, no, they got killer butterflies. Like, it's a butterfly. I was a butterfly.
It was a picture where I guess the spiders did something, but the whole field was fucking white from webs. Like a blanket. Like it was covered the grass. Like, oh no.
Nah, fam.
What places would y'all never go to besides Australia?
Antarctica.
Yeah, anywhere
there's nothing there for me. I don't care about seeing a polar bear.
One of those random islands where they got natives and stuff.
Where old boy thought he was being funny and got killed real quick.
And fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I would also never go to Russia.
I was just about to say, Russia,
I would never go there.
Oh, China,
North Korea.
North Korea, and China.
China looks dope though.
It looked dope, but
it looks so futuristic. You know, like some places just look futuristic.
I think you
like,
think about Japan more than anything.
Yeah, like Hong Kong and shit like that. Shit looks so damn like futuristic.
Yeah, China would be cool, especially like going to the wall and all that, just to be able to see it.
I ain't risking.
But
I'm with Kenyon on that one now.
Oh, and one of them Arabic. Even though I do want to go to Dubai, but like a real Arabic country, I'm not trying to go there. Like Morocco or something. It might be fine, but I don't know. It's just certain shit that scared me.
Can we have a conversation about that since you said that?
About what?
You said Dubai is an Arabic country.
Yeah.
And then you said Morocco.
I was like, no, I probably won't go there neither.
I'll go to Morocco.
I don't know. It just seems like I don't want to go anywhere where I might accidentally offend somebody and lose my hand.
No, Morocco's like West Africa, so like they on like the border of like Spain is right across the water, I believe.
Yeah, but
they speak Spanish in Morocco, and it just happens to be in Africa, I think.
So what would y'all consider Egypt?
Africa.
As far as what?
Location.
It's Africa.
I mean, I know that. I've heard somebody say it's the Middle East.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Like I gotta kill a spider.
It's been a whole nother continent.
And that's why I was asking about Morocco, because somebody didn't know Morocco was in Africa. And I'm like, y'all can't separate these places from the continent that it's on.
Right.
Ooh, I never want to go on a safari.
Yeah,
me either.
Why? Why do I need to see a
lion?
lion?
The ones where they got it like the bars where it look like you in prison and
it's the difference. I want to go to the one that's in Texas. I don't want to go to the one that's actually in Africa.
Yeah, no safari. That's the woods.
Yeah, that's the desert. You're in the desert. I'll be damned, but emu stick they damn head in my car. Hey, them big birds scare the fuck out of me, man.
You want to feed the giraffe? Like, no. Did you see that video where that giraffe was chasing that Jeep?
Is that when that giraffe was squatting down?
No. It was a video when a giraffe, I guess somebody pissed a giraffe off and he started chasing like this truck or whatever. And they recording it. That was some scary shit to watch.
What you gotta do to piss a giraffe off? What a giraffe is all the way up there. What the fuck you do?
Somebody called them to look out for other animals.
They stared at them too long, probably.
Man, there's some animals I just don't even want to deal with.
Komodo dragon.
Oh,
I never want to see one of them.
I don't want to fuck with no Tasmanian devil. For real, them motherfuckers don't fuck around.
Y'all just sit and randomly think about animals that you don't want
to I watch animal shows and shit. There's some animals, like if you ever seen a vulture or a condor, an 8-foot bird, you got me fucked all the way up. I don't want to be nowhere near this shit.
It was a flat spider that wraps around the tree branch.
Exactly.
I don't never want to engage in nothing with that motherfucker.
I got a question for y'all. Realistically, what animal do you think you could take in a fight?
See, my thing is they're gonna bite me and I'm not gonna bite back. So
did y'all see the video with the fox?
Yeah, the rabbit fox attacked that lady.
Fox.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Foxes look like little dogs, man.
Nah, I know
that shit was crazy. I really felt bad for that lady, bro.
Oh yeah,
I can't, man. That's what I'm saying. I can't live in no place with no woods. I'm not gonna step outside without some type of.
Well, normally, typically, a fox wouldn't do nothing to you. They know you way bigger than them. But when they got rabies,
they starting to get into everybody's community. You know what I'm saying? That's why we see all these more bears in the city and deer and shit walking down a damn busy street. We are building in they area. We taking their woods.
Look, the day I see a bear, the day I go outside and I see a bear.
Because the thing about bears is bears can do everything. Bears can climb trees. They can swim.
I'm never going outside again.
They
Sorry,
strong.
you going to work today? Nope, it's a bear outside.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
There's been a plethora of bears that's been like on Tyndall Air Force Base. There's been a bunch of videos, and they just walking through the dorms and shit. Cause like they have the dorms are, yeah, their dorms are where the door is like leading straight outside. So yeah, they had like a bunch of bears just kind of walking up and through the dorms and shit, climbing fences and all that. I was like, bro, you better not ever think about sending me to that fucking base. Cause like you said, I ain't never going outside.
I was TDY there for like 3 months. And like I had to stay like in the dorms, whatever. So when you go in the dorms, they got like these signs like, yo, don't leave your trash out, beware of bears. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So then like one night I remember just like standing outside for a second, I hear like some rattling. So I did see a bear. And he just walked out, he looked up. Like locked eyes for a second. I just calmed. I was just like, just walk back in my room.
Like a couple months ago.
I was hungry, but not anymore. Not going outside.
A couple months ago, I'm leaving my apartment. I'm getting in my car. And I hear something go. I look over. 5:30 in the morning, there is a dog. Right? And I panicked. I got in my car so fast, I don't even know how I did it. I hurt my left side.
What you think it was?
I didn't know. I ain't used to seeing dogs out and about no more. Like random dogs. Usually, these dogs are soft because I know back in the day, if this was the 90s, had I got that dog would have had me all up and through jumping in my car.
We talk about bears and shit. You say
that's
dog.
what I'm saying. I bring that around to say if I do that over a dog, I couldn't
imagine what you would do over a bear.
Man, play dead. Okay.
This is like you said, walking through the dorms though.
Yeah, like it's just your common living area, and the bears just be walking around.
Ain't no fucking way in hell.
Man, imagine being half sleepy. You look like Buddy off The Hangover when he seen that tiger in the bathroom. Where he was peeing and he looked back and seen the tiger. It was just like
y'all gonna put me out the military anyway because I'm going to have a heart attack.
A black bear. Black bears don't hurt anyone. Just fight back. Like why should I have to fight?
Man.
Why do I have to fight?
That's where white people are brave at, man.
Look at their fingernails. I'm not fighting that.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Fuck them animals like that. I ain't I seen the other day I seen a hawk and I was shocked I seen one. It's rare you see hawks and shit. And this hawk is like, this motherfucker is pretty damn big. And I'm like, God damn. So I go to get my phone, take a picture of this damn hawk. This motherfucker flies off. He got a squirrel in his claws, in his talons. And I was like, bro.
I'm scared of like regular animals, like geese. Like, I don't fuck with geese. I got chased by a geese in Forest Park one time. Never again.
Tell us about that.
I don't fuck with geese. I don't fuck with dragonflies. Even though I don't even know what dragonflies really do. But them shits is quick and they just look. I don't fuck with animals. That's not like puppies or cats. And I really don't even like them for the most part. I would not say
what, BJ?
No, when y'all was talking about the hawk, did y'all see the video where that big ass bird, I think it was a hawk, maybe an eagle, tried to fly off with a baby?
Was that real?
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
I thought that was fake.
Nah.
He said,
I know eagles will get your cat if you ain't care. They get your small dog.
Yeah.
They're not little birds.
But then you can't really do nothing against them because they're
protected.
Endangered species.
Like, eagles be picking on goats. Like
goats be off the leg.
Like I watched that documentary when them goats be on that mountain, and the eagles just be like, I'm finna fuck it.
Knock them off.
Knock them off.
That's fucked up.
Oh, orcas. I never wanted to go swim in the ocean, like deep sea, none of that shit. Like,
I was talking to my homie. Like, he the most woke person in the world, right? Talking to my homie last night. Woke as hell. All about, we need to do this as a community. We need to do that. And this nigga can't swim. And I was like, bro, you can't tell me nothing else about your wokeness if your big ass can't fucking swim. You can't, no, fuck that. I said, what if it flood where you at then? All that knowledge. For all that shit you got is nothing because you can't fucking swim.
I can't swim.
I taught myself. Fuck that shit.
My mom taught me.
I'm too fucking old not to know how to swim.
I know the basics. I'm good.
Nah, I know nothing. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, last time I went to Vegas, nigga, I was at the pool at 7 o'clock in the morning swimming, trying to teach myself how to swim, man. I started panicking. It was 8 feet of water. It was 8 feet of water, and I had panicked a little bit. My homie was like, "Bro, just touch the bottom and kick yourself back up."
Wait a minute. So as an adult, you was in a little time out. So like I just picture like somebody just being like 7 o'clock in the morning, a grown ass man out there in the pool, like struggling.
Yeah, bro, no, I'm up there like trying to learn how to swim. Like, mothers swim. That's like if somebody does something really good, they'll tell you, "Hey, it's not that hard." And you're like, "Bro, it is," because every time I get in here, I flap my arms, kick my feet, and I sink. So it's hard enough. He's like, "No, bro, you're in 8 feet of water. There's no reason you should drown in 8 feet of water." He said, "Because you're 6 foot tall, bro. All you got to do is."
That's what I'm about to say. You're 6. What?
No, but he's like, all you got to do is kick yourself back up. And it's like, just knowing that, it's just like, that beats some of the shit because you just automatically start panicking and shit.
I'm sure even if you were in 8 feet and you were standing up and yes, you were submerged in water, if you would have put your fucking hand up.
Exactly, but you don't think about that because you don't trust your swimming. You don't trust nothing about it. So you got to trust, you know what I'm saying, the process.
That's just...
People not thinking nothing when they dying.
No. You know what I'm saying? Because you panicking. You already know in your head, like, "Oh, I can't swim." But it's 4 feet of water. Like, bro, just stand up.
Oh, my God. That happened in basic training. Like in basic training, we do Warrior Week or whatever they call it, Beast Week, whatever they call it shit now. And you got that last part where you get that rope and you have to go over that little moat or whatever like that. Did y'all ever do it? So my homeboy did it, right? And his ass fell in. This nigga was punching the water. And all I remember was my TI running over there. Big ass black dude. "If you don't stand your stupid ass," he was fucking the water. Homeboy Randall.
It be like that though. You just don't trust it. So yeah, like I'm like, bro, you can't be woke and can't swim. Like I said, that means none of your information. One of the easiest things to do, you don't know how to do it.
Hold on, I feel that shit ain't easy. I can't.
Hell, for all the knowledge, this mug tracing. We ain't from Africa. We natives of this country. Actually, America has more pyramids that's older than the ones that. Okay, you got all this information, but if I drop your ass in 8 feet of water, you're drowning, bro. Simple as that. No,
you say a dream preferred.
You 6'8", you gonna drown, bro.
Like, shut up before I put you in the body of water.
Yeah, you too damn old to be holding on to the wall at the pool.
Oh,
that's deep. Like, here I come.
Ooh,
trying to play with my sons. All right, here I come.
Yeah.
As soon as it get too deep, no, go back.
As soon as your ears get submerged a little bit, you panicking. So yeah, what we got for fuck shit of the week?
Oh, the student loan thing. So not necessarily the student loan forgiveness part. I think it was the White House calling out the congressman who was getting forgiven on PPP loans. That was great.
I love them, and it was a whole bunch of them.
That was great. How dare
that was
give them for $10,000? They was like, this congressman has been forgiven of $1 million PPP loan.
I don't know why people were mad about that.
About what?
The student loan forgiveness. That's what killed me. I was like, what are y'all mad about? Because it didn't happen.
I don't get that.
I was like, that's when you know you're getting old, man. Because you think because of progress, because you didn't get to do it that way, you hate on it. Instead of being like, you know what? Hell, I wish I would have had that shit. Kudos to those people, man. Get that. That shit is expensive. It's expensive for no reason.
A jealous.
Oh yeah, old people are so jealous. Look at y'all. Y'all got y'all phones and shit. Look at y'all. Back when, and it's just like, bro, we can't control what the fuck we grew up with. I mean, I wish I could ride on a horse and carriage like you did, but I don't. So
riding on horses ain't necessarily the business either.
no, but I'm just saying, they'll hate it because of that. We didn't have cars to get us from point A. Okay, well, sorry. I don't get it. I don't
information in your hand.
Yeah, but you also paid $2,000 for that $200,000 house you live in now. So I think it paid itself off.
The generation before us fucked us over. I don't care what. I always say that. Like, the generation before us fucked us over.
That's how you know the 70s, 80s, and 90s was lit, because they just forgot everything. And
they forgot about establishing credit.
Them motherfuckers didn't care, bro. Like, it had to be fun. The 70s, 80s, and 90s had to be so fucking fun.
Cocaine and breakdance.
Man. And both if you're in the right place.
Lord. That's all I got, the student loan stuff and like the
I don't know. It's so much shit out there.
You got anything, BJ? Fuck shit of the week?
Nah, just adding on to how upset so many people were. But yeah, like Landon, like you said, that shit was hilarious. Like these Republican Congress people was like, this is bullshit, blah blah blah. But then they came out like these people had been, their PPP loans were like hundreds of thousands of dollars, some of them in the millions, and
they got forgiven for them.
Yeah, but you mad about this and people's argument with the, well, I took a loan out and I did what I had to do to pay it off, or even worse, the people was like, well, I went to college and I didn't have to take a loan out, so they just made that decision to take the loan out, so that's on them, as if people have any other choice but to do that. Like some people just don't have a choice, like in order to get this education, which is so fucking important.
Have you heard
like
the argument?
They just made these black people credit scores finna go up.
They did the argument of our farmers and our everyday people have to pay for the education of the lawyers and the doctors. Those aren't the only people that went to college.
Yeah, but I mean, your taxes go to so much already anyway. You know what I mean? And my thought process is, if we could send billions of dollars to another country
every 2 weeks,
help them out during a war, which I don't disagree with. Like, them people obviously need some help. Cool, let's do that. But let's also make sure we taking care of us.
Here's my thing. Do they need help? Because they seem like they holding their own pretty damn well.
Well, a lot of it comes from the funding with us. That's why they need help. That's why we had to, because we sent some money before, and now we had to send some money again, because a lot of what they're able to do is coming from our funding.
Gotcha. Well, they hold up pretty good though, because the way they made it sound like Russia was just gonna come over, and 2 days later, now we like 8 months into the.
It's about to be a year.
Y'all hear about? Oh, go ahead.
September, I think.
Was it September? It's been a year already?
Nah, I think it was like towards the beginning of the year, I believe. It might have kicked off a little bit. Because like World War II, they give it credit for like, they don't really mention when Hitler was just taking over Europe and shit. And nobody wanted to do nothing till they took over Paris and shit. And then that's when people started helping and shit. So, I mean, it might have been some shit going on. It's been going on for a couple years now with them trying to take over Crimea and shit. So, it just escalated. What do y'all think about the California ban on the sale of gas-powered cars by 2035? Y'all hear about that? Where they're going straight electric.
Boogie.
Yeah, I just don't. Well, you can't buy a brand new car.
Right.
After, like, when 2035 hit, you can't buy a brand new car that's gas. So I don't know what that's gonna look like.
$43,000 now. The average new car costs $43,000. 43,000 now. In 2035, I guarantee you the average new car will be damn near either 80,000 or damn near $100,000 for a new car. So are they gonna start paying people more to afford these shits? Like, are they gonna start making cheaper electrical cars?
Yeah, I got one for fuck shit of the week. Hove did.
Oh my God, bro! Thank you.
People acting like this is the greatest Hove verse of all time.
Oh my God!
It's not the greatest verse, but it's a good
verse. It's a good verse, but it's not.
I think everybody did their thing on the shit.
So here's the thing: he's 50 something. He's still rapping circles around people that's supposed to be like.
That's not surprising to me, though.
Yeah, we're acting like Hove hasn't been him for at least 20 years now.
No, he's always been him.
Right, so that's why I wasn't surprised. Like I don't know what I thought, but when I listened to it, I was like, okay, I mean, it's a tight verse, but why the fuck is everybody acting like
prisoners of the moment, man. I mean, like I said, it was a very good verse, but people are like, oh, it's like top 5. Well, Khaled said it was top 5 verse that he's ever produced. As an avid Hove fan since like '98, that is a lie.
For Khaled, probably.
Yeah, for Khaled, yes.
No, Khaled said
for him
that was one of Jay's top 5 verses that Jay has ever done. I said
I don't agree. That's him being a promoter.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. Like, that happens all the time, bro. Like everybody just want to overhype stuff. You know what I mean?
Because Wayne verse was crazy too. If you actually listen to what the hell Wayne was saying,
if you listen to what he was saying, I was like, "Ain't nobody saying nothing about his verse." But it didn't surprise me that his verse was like it was because it's Lil Wayne.
Just Ross like his verse was good. Like all the verses were good.
But I don't even like Rick Ross.
But that's they beat. You know what I'm saying? That's they type of like that's a Rick Ross beat right there. Like that totally is.
Like it's a great song. I think they equivalent because he had more time and he was able to rap over more time.
Yeah.
That's equivalent to
like 4 minutes.
the greatest lyric of all time. Like
but we need to start acting like Jay-Z ain't been him for 20 years.
Like he ain't been doing the same right. Like
undisputed. It's not even an argument. Don't try to put nobody else up there with him. I get it. Some people are gonna be like, what about Future? No, bro.
Well, no, I didn't say all that because I don't know.
3 weeks before JCon had something to say about
it. But
I can't stand that nigga.
The Black Slim Shady.
I despise him with every look.
Did he just go after Eminem just for the fuck of it? Or did M ain't do nothing to him? Never mind.
He's been chasing Eminem for the past 2 years for no reason at all. Everything he does is for no reason at all. He said he wrote "What Up, Gangsta." Like he said he wrote most of
Hate It or Love It.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He said he wrote all the Jordan records on Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm like, dude, we all know you.
So what? He ready for 50 to come after him now again?
No, 50 don't pay him no attention.
He don't pay him no attention, and it drives him crazy because no one's paying him attention.
Gotcha.
Gangster,
like what gangster act like this?
Hey, you be shot. Any TV shows y'all watching? Y'all would suggest?
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. I haven't even caught the first episode yet. Anybody watch rap shit?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good show. It's good. I'm not even gonna front.
Okay.
I have to from Kenyon's suggestion. It's a show called This Fool on Hulu. If y'all haven't watched that, I swear to God, start today.
You're gonna laugh from
it is really
the first 40 seconds is hilarious.
Is that with the Mexican guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I seen the preview.
It is absolutely hilarious. Like, ain't no way around it, bro.
It's the funniest shit. It's probably the funniest show I've seen. Like, it's like I haven't seen too many shows I just sit down and I just laugh at. Like the whole entire show. It's one of them shows you can sit there and laugh at. And it's no like corny jokes. It's just
Elena, you got any books that you're reading that you would like to get get off? You have any erotic novels that
You be reading Zane novels?
man?
No, I just don't watch TV. That's what I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Drink champ interviews.
Around beating up niggas.
No, Kenyon. I meditate. I journal. I do my yoga. I got to keep my mind right.
Oh, you be floating and shit. Like
Kenya, what's your social, sir?
All right, I got IG, CPAP Poppy, and Facebook, Mbaku. Dedicated. Black Panther come out in November, so I had to change the name. And also I had to change my name up for professional reasons because I don't need these people looking for me. I'm trying to get these
Big Liner, what's your social? Mbaku.
Shit. You can catch me at Elena Hewlett on Facebook and Lena Dane on Instagram. I don't even use Twitter no more, so.
You can find me on Instagram at You Negroes Need to Learn How to Swim.
Facts. Big facts. And I'm Lucious, where you catch me on Facebook. Thank everybody for watching this shit. Even though it's pre-recorded, still dope. Y'all still participate and shit. Like, share this shit. I said we appreciate it. We're reaching out. We're at episode 97 now.
Whoa.
So for 100, we're gonna figure some shit out. We'll figure some shit out for 100. But catch me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great. This is Lucious and Friendz podcast, episode 97. Fuck with us.